The ancient Mayans were a fascinating culture, known for their stunning architecture, dedication to astronomy, and their advanced hieroglyphics. Any historian will tell you this. But perhaps their most notable and feared expertise was their sacrificial rituals to their gods. The kind of rituals that may send purrs up your spine. This is the dimension of artificiality, in an area which we call the Lofti Lair. Paws of Doom by ChatGPT. In the quiet stillness of a moonlit night, Professor Harold Monroe, a renowned time traveler, stood before his gleaming time machine. Determined to unravel the mysteries of the Mayan civilization, he had decided to journey back in time to ancient Mesoamerica. By his side, his loyal pet cat, Whiskers, curled comfortably inside a small cage, ready for the adventure. As the time machine hummed to life, the professor and his feline companion were transported through the annals of history, arriving in the heart of the Mayan civilization during the peak of its power. They materialized in a dense jungle, surrounded by towering pyramids and lush foliage. But before they could explore further, they were captured by Mayan warriors, who believed the professor's strange contraption to be the work of the gods. Bound and bewildered, Professor Monroe and Whiskers were brought before the Mayan ruler, Lord Xibalba, a man of fierce ambition and a devout belief in the supernatural. Upon seeing Whiskers, Lord Xibalba fell to his knees, believing the cat to be the earthly manifestation of their feline god, a deity believed to hold immense power and wisdom. The Mayans believed that the professor was the earthly guide to this divine being. Desperate to appease their newfound god, Lord Xibalba ordered a grand celebration in their honor. The professor and Whiskers were adorned in lavish attire, and they were placed upon a golden litter carried by chanting Mayan priests. As the grand procession reached the apex of the largest pyramid, the horrified professor realized the true nature of the ceremony. He was to be sacrificed to grant his cat Whiskers divine status. The professor's pleas fell on deaf ears as he was prepared for the ritual. Meanwhile, Whiskers, perched atop the altar, watched the proceedings with an air of regal indifference. As the sacrificial knife descended, an inexplicable force surged through the feline deity. A blinding light enveloped Whiskers, and the once small cat transformed into a humanoid figure, adorned with opulent Mayan attire. The Mayan priests, in awe of this miraculous transformation, prostrated themselves before Whiskers. The professor's lifeblood soaked into the altar. His sacrifice sealing the cat's status as a deity. With a newfound sense of purpose and godly power, Whiskers ruled over the Mayan kingdom, guiding the civilization to even greater heights. The people worshipped the feline god, constructing magnificent temples in his honor. As for Professor Harold Monroe, his name and existence faded into obscurity, becoming little more than a forgotten whisper in the annals of time. His sacrifice had paved the way for a new ruler to reign over the Mayans, one with fur and feline grace. And so, in a strange twist of fate, a time traveler's quest for knowledge had led to his demise, leaving behind a legacy in which his beloved pet cat ruled as a deity, forever entwined in the enigmatic tapestry of Mayan history. If you happen to be a cat owner, you may want to think twice the next time you shut your eyes, because Professor Harold Monroe may have just altered the course of history and positioned a new predator at the top of the food chain, of the feline variety, in the Lofti, Lair.